Welcome to the Movie Order, and this is a spoiler-filled review of Fantastic Beasts 2: Crimes of Grindelwald. I'm going to start off with what I thought worked in the film and then what didn't. For me, only a few things worked, primarily when the movie uses the classic Hedwig's theme and the bits of Hogwarts that we got. There wasn't much else. I enjoy Newt and Jacob, and they're good with what they're given, but Queenie is butchered and Tina does nothing of note or impact within the film. This leads into the bad, which is essentially the entire film, from massive pacing issues to shoddy camera work that had extreme close-ups for no reasons, as well as short, shaky camera sequences that made for a giant visual mess. And the Harry Potter films are one of the few franchises that never had to resort to a giant CGI mess for the third act, but this film carried a giant CG mess straight through the credits. Now the main spoilers are implemented here, with Queenie randomly joining Grindelwald, Lita Lestrange dying, and Clarence being deemed as a Dumbledore. This expositional overpacked film couldn't stop itself from putting in twists until the last minute. Even after listening to Grindelwald exposition for about 20 minutes or so, and so many unforgettable nameless characters taking up screen time for no reason, even in the middle of this film, it was nice to see Hogwarts. But it felt like a 15 or 20 minute scene that they just had to put in there to include Hogwarts. And sadly, this proves that J.K. Rowling should stick to the book medium, because she tries to cram in so many subplots for every character, as well as 4 romances that only have about 3 or 4 scenes, which means that they're hollow storylines. She needs more rooms to breathe, and the movie, the 2.5-hour treatment, is not for her. I'm most upset by the way that Queenie was treated. From the light and happy character from the first Fantastic Beasts, she comes across as a confused child in this film just to get Jacob where he needs to be in the story for Newt to do his thing. They butchered Queenie. I would rate this film a 1 out of 10, and that's only because of my love and respect for the original material. Warner Brothers should remove David Yates from the franchise and use J.K. Rowling as a consulting producer at best, if they do not want this series to die within the next film. But let me know what you think of it when you see it down below.